outdoors glory.
Hey, hi everybody, Kurt Cornell back on Lake of the Woods. It's been a heck of a week, couple of 3 weeks since Christmas. First of all, right around Christmas when it should have been, awesome out here, I got sick. And it was a terrible, terrible cold. It lasted for a couple of weeks. And I'm not a wuss, I can get out there and do it, during the cold, but this is something extra special. And we had that big storm back at Christmas, so fishing got tough, and I was tough. And I just kind of took some time off and tried to recuperate. It's all gone but the cough now, which is good. Now, I came out this week. This is Friday. Monday I came out and fishing was real good. Tuesday I was off the ice. Wednesday I was out with customers, of course, and it was terrible. It was the worst day of fishing I've had so far this winter. And this is peak time. This should be good fishing every day. But the weather, these wild swings in the weather, and we always get them, it doesn't usually affect things the way this did. But now, that was Wednesday was terrible. Yesterday wasn't great, but it was considerably better. So now with Friday and the weekend coming, it's going to get busy. We're fishing here at Long Point, and their road is open to everything now. I've seen 1-ton diesels out here pulling big fish houses, so it's go time here at Long Point too. So it's going to get busy. I'm heading back out. I'm going to fish where I've been this week, and if it's all right, I'm just going to move the house to some fresh ice for the weekend and get set up again. But I'm pretty confident. There's a full moon, which is supposed to be good, right? And it's a beautiful, and I think that clear skies is a good thing to have for now. Some days it's cloudy is better, some days clear is better, but I think clear has been better lately. So what's going on? I try to tell you the truth here, and we're going to find out today another great Lake of the Woods adventure with the NCOR Guide Service. Let's go fishing. Okay, well, we're set up, we're fishing, but leaving the heat on in the fish house, is really a nice thing to do. For the little bit of propane it costs, it's nice to walk in here in the morning and be ready to go. Today I'm going to move the house one way or another, and then I'll shut everything up and I'll fire it up again tomorrow. But, since Christmas, I've had nothing but excuses as to why the fishing hasn't been good. Now, some days it's been really good, and this is a really, really good time of the year to be out here. But, well, I tell you, it's been tough too, and you can chalk that up to pressure. Well, fishing here at Long Point, their road opened 3 days ago. So there has been relatively no pressure here at Long Point at all. And somewhere on the lake, someone's catching fish, that's for sure. That's the case always. But boy, it gets tough here for a day or two at a time, and then it recovers pretty good, and it seems like the next big wave of weather comes in and throws you a curve. Now, there's a couple of weeks that I really didn't do a lot because I was down. But that's all over with now. We're gonna make it. We're getting to mid-January, and the next couple of weeks ought to be awesome. Through February is pretty good. The next 6 weeks, we're gonna hit Lake of the Woods really, really hard. And after a day that showed recovery yesterday, and one big one, and my second fish 28 or better this winter, which heck, those are both fish of a lifetime. And I'm bitching here about how fishing's not good. It's awfully good fishing, but Lake of the Woods people get pretty spoiled. So here we are, we're set up. It's 8:22 in the morning on Friday, Here's those fish tearing up and down. Just because the marks are big, that doesn't necessarily mean they're huge fish. They're right underneath the holes here in the transducer, so it doesn't take much of a mark to show up nice and red. But this fish is really going for me. And when you get two of them, there we go. This is a nicer fish. 901. This is a big bonus. Oh, okay. Guess what, boys and girls? Every time we get out here, and it seems like I get a nice fish on. This isn't even a very big one, but it's a burbot. They're big enough. Shoot, I'll keep them nowadays. Okay, buddy, it's your lucky day. But they are aggressive, and there was a couple of them. They're burbots. Well, jigging spoon, I think. Jeez, it's another solid fish. Well, I tell you, it's just a little after 9. It's 9:08. Like I told you, I'm honest with you, the fishing wasn't good for a while. But this is worth it. Alright, nice walleye. Come on out of there. How'd I hate treble hooks? Whew. Nice fish here. Just touches 15. So, in the land of saugers, have a nice walleye be the first thing in your bucket of the day is pretty darn sweet. Well, we got a minute here. Let's get to the fishing report. I've been complaining pretty much since the start of this video about how fishing's been. It just got tough, and you know, when I'm sitting over here and we're not catching anything, as a fisherman, geez, you hope that, you know, no one's catching any fish anywhere so you don't look so stupid. But it was pretty darn tough Wednesday and Thursday this week. I think Monday was pretty good. Then it went from 10 or 15 above zero to 20 below. I mean, overnight. And that, I don't know what shut things down, but it shut down pretty much from one end of the lake to the other. So if you were here this week and caught a bunch of fish midweek, good for you. That was awesome. Like I said, the fish are always biting somewhere. But in these spots that I'm fishing, it's as good as areas that I've ever found day in and day out. Like I said, you spend your hard-earned money and you come up and you fish with somebody on Lake of the Woods and fishing's terrible. Boy, I avoid that all that I can. And I've had a couple of trips now that weren't so awfully great, but we've had some that were, you know, really good so far too. Fishing should be stable now. So I know that out east, the Wigwam Road, Adrian's Road, I can see them north and east of me right now, as they are way out in the lake. They're 10 or 12 miles out with their road, and they're just going to keep on going. They get it. Their deal is fresh water all the time. Well, where I'm fishing, I've got the Long Point Road, which is a very good road, and Long Point keeps those fish houses on fish all winter long. But we're running track machines. We're staying off and away from everybody, which I kind of like, because we're not sharing fish with more than just a couple of my close neighbors here. But fishing was tough, and I'm not sure why. We had an awesome summer. The fall wasn't as good as it always is, but it was still plenty good as far as big fish. My question is, you know, and I've caught 2 over 28 this winter so far, but there was hardly a day all summer that we didn't catch at least one fish that was 28 or better. A lot of them in that mid slot. I haven't caught a throwback slot yet, a fish between 20 and 28 inches. I just haven't had any of those, and our days are full of those all summer. And I don't know why. But that's the case. If you want to come up here and catch a bunch of slot fish, come up and fish with me in May and June and into July. All right, we'll get your arms plenty sore. But this ice fishing is going to straighten out. From one end of Lake of the Woods to the other, there are good fishermen out there. The guys that are running the houses, the resorts that are plowing the roads, they know what they're doing. Period. The end. Fishing isn't great every day. I don't care where you go. But fishing on Lake of the Woods is great pretty much every day. So we're trying to get back into that. I'm way ahead of the game here today. It's not 20 after 9 yet. And I've got 2 with 1 in the bucket. So, yeah. Fishing's good. Come fishing on Lake of the Woods, huh? I don't know if you can hear it or not, but the ice is just thundering here today for some reason. It's getting colder. It was 0 when I came out. It's 6 below right now. This isn't what you want, but still you can't have a little change in temperature, you know, ruin everything. Bite. All right, there we go. I might get a double here. This isn't a huge fish, but it's not too terrible. A little smaller. I'll take it easy. I got one on the other line too, I think. Oh, I got the other line caught on this one. All right, here's a sauger that goes back. This is why I reel them up slow. We got a fish here now. There he is. So I thought it would be a giant. It is not. Heck, the line was this thick on the depth finder. I reel him in nice and slow. It's not far off the keeper. But when you reel him slow, sometimes you don't know till you see him. I got the other line again. That's good. Ooh, this is a walleye. It's gonna keep. What the heck? No, it's a sauger, but it's a nice big sauger. If you hold still, see, this is a good fish here. Good keeper. It's a nice. I'll get untangled here, and I'll measure this. I'll be right back. The sauger's just over 15 inches. That's as big as the walleye that I got in here. So I've got 2. It's what, 10:39, and I've had some fish in here lately, so could get better. You never know when they're going to bite. Day to day, they bite for a couple of hours. You get a couple of hours of decent fishing. Whether it's great fishing or decent fishing kind of changes, but you just never know when that couple of hours are going to be. It might be from 9 to 11. It might be from 1 to 3. So be patient, keep fishing, keep your lines in the water, stay warm, and that's kind of a good key to success. There we go. The better one. This is going to keep. Oh yeah, man. Come on, come out of there. There we go. Very nice sauger. Way over the bucket. There's another 15 incher. At least I've got 3 fish now, and they're all. This one's bigger yet. I'll measure it here. Yeah. I got 3 keepers so far, and they're all right around that 15-inch mark. Good deal. Good deal. Here we go. Fish coming right back again. This is awesome, man. this is the kind of bite I've been waiting for. So it started, and I talk about it, usually if they don't go in the morning, they'll go right after lunch. Here's another keeper. There we go. It's a good fish. Yep. I'm going to call it quits here in a few minutes, but it sounded like I was complaining this whole time. We did hit a rough spot this week, but today, heck, it's coming back pretty good. And you can never tell. If it was terrible today, it might be awesome tomorrow. So, got to keep your head screwed on right, I suppose. Like I said, I had some nice fish today. We caught, there's 3 of us fishing yesterday. We caught 20 some odd fish and didn't keep any, but there were some we could have kept. I've got 4 nice ones today. I could only have 6, and I could have had those if I'd have kept them. So, yeah, fishing's coming back. Thank goodness. Had that big one yesterday, and I've been watching for suspended fish. I think I've only had 1 all day today. You might get 1, you might get none, you might get several. So I'm going to give this probably 10 more minutes, and then I'm out of here. But I hadn't done a video for a while, and just want to let you know I'm still up here, all right? And still excited about what's left of the ice fishing season. We're right still at the beginning of it. It's still nice. They just started letting trucks out a couple of days ago here at Long Point. So if you're looking for a place where it's going to be maybe a little quieter, all right, Long Point is probably going to be a good way to go. I've got my day house here. I'll take you fishing with me. Long Point Resort has day houses stretched along awfully nice roads that you can drive to, and the fishing stays pretty solid there all winter long. And Rod Thompson, my neighbor at Twin Island Sleepers, has got sleepers out here. How about that for full service at Long Point? So Google Long Point Resort, Google Twin Island Sleepers, or go to the NCOR Facebook page or the Kurt Quinnell page on YouTube and find out what's going on. So from Lake of the Woods, heck, I'm smiling more than I have for several days this week. I'm Kurt Quinnell. We'll see you soon out on the ice. Let's get a big one to finish this off, huh?